Good morning to the Irish Hotspur family. I hope you've all had time to reflect on yesterday's performance against Morecambe. I think the best way to start is to say a win is a win, but I don't think any of us quite expected it to be quite so difficult as Morecambe made it. Now, these teams always treat cup ties against higher opposition as their cup final. And fair dues to Morecambe, they really made it difficult for Spurs yesterday, especially in the first hour when it looked like our team had never even met each other before, never mind played together. It was actually no surprise when Morecambe scored, because our guys were the defending of that goal was atrocious. Tanganga, I don't know what he was doing. He certainly wasn't playing what he should have. He wasn't defending him, looking for his man. Shocking. Things did improve a bit in the second half. There was a lot of pressure put on without much end result until the heavy gang was brought on. The usual trio of Kane, Moura and Oliver Skipp, and suddenly things started to move in the right direction. But it's what happened at the time of those substitutions that really annoyed me. I mean, how Tanguy and Ndombele can hold his head up this morning after that disgraceful walk of shame, basically, off the pitch yesterday. I mean, the rest of the players, literally, if you looked at Brian Hill sprinted off. This was the 70th minute in the third round cup tie against League One opposition. We were losing. And Ndombele walked off the pitch as if he was out for a Sunday stroll. He didn't care. He didn't give a toss about the team, the club, the fans. And it was I don't often agree with booing players, but yesterday he absolutely deserved every boo that he got, and then he should have got some more. That guy should never ever pull on a Spurs jersey again. That was the end of him as far as I'm concerned at Spurs. You know, if we wanted confirmation that he's the most selfish, one-sided, up his own arse player we've ever had on our books, he is the one. And a good riddance to him. And to a lesser extent, I don't think we'll be seeing Dele Alli again either. Although, you know, he wasn't great yesterday. At least he got off the pitch fairly quickly whenever he was asked. You know, what can you say about... I mean, Lucas Moura gets a lot of criticism. You know, he's a lot of players don't like his end result. But I'll tell you one thing, that guy is the replacement for Eric Lamela for wearing his heart on his sleeve. You know, he really gets at the defences and he terrorised them. And the goal he scored now was reminiscent. It just reminded me of Jimmy Greaves. Jimmy Greaves scored loads of goals like that, breaking away from the defence and just rounding the goalie and tapping into the net. Brilliant. Then Harry Kane scored the goal that only Harry Kane can score. I mean, back to goal, turns, hit, back of the net. Brilliant. So listen, the one thing I'll take out of yesterday is there was 8 changes from Chelsea. There'll probably be 8 changes more for the Wednesday night match. Chelsea will not be too worried about the performance yesterday. They'll be thinking we can do this. But the one thing I will say is Arsenal went to Nottingham Forest yesterday thinking exactly the same, and look what happened to them. And by the way, if I ever see an Arsenal team in a white shirt again, I'm going to complain. Not only could you not read the writing on the front of the shirt, you couldn't even see the numbers on the back. And now the Arsenal fan TV are saying that the white shirts jinxed them and that's why they lost. So let them think that, you know. But white, North London is white, not Arsenal white. It's Tottenham white. Anyway, lads, have a nice day. Let's hope we can get a result on Wednesday. It's not beyond us, but it is going to be very difficult. And then we have the little matter of the North London derby next weekend, where there's a score to settle from the previous game this season. See you later.